and rock.
Ooh yeah. Well, alright, we're jamming. I wanna jam it with you. We're jamming.
Hey guys, welcome to Yardie Belly Kitchen, and today we're making, well, it's Saturday, so we're making some soup, and we're doing today some beef chicken foot soup. Yeah, I know that's not normal, but we're not normal around here.
No, you have to say pumpkin beef soup with chicken foot.
Why?
Because that's all you say it, see?
That's too much drama.
Show them. See? Pumpkin beef soup with chicken foot. Ah.
Okay, alright, cool. I concede. So these are the ingredients. Well, these are the vegetables that we're using. We have chayote, or otherwise known as chocho. We have yellow yam, which is a traditional ingredient in soups. We have turnip, carrot, of course your pumpkin, and then we are going to be adding other fresh seasonings that you will see later on. So stay tuned.
So here we have our, our meat that we have been marinating for a little while with just some regular seasoning and a little bit of thyme and garlic, and it is chicken foot and some beef, fresh beef. So we have seasoned, wash and clean and everything. Well, we wash, clean and everything, and so we had this seasoned overnight, and so we are just gonna be starting our soup. And of course, the meat is the hardest thing to cook, so we're gonna deal with that right away. This is how I do mine, and I do it a little bit different, guys. Please don't come for me. I'm using some coconut oil, and I'm gonna add some coconut oil, and then we're gonna add in our meat. And we just want this to brown, like, sauteed. We're not trying to just throw everything in. And we're just gonna get some color on this, and then we will be ready to go to the next level. All right, so we're just gonna get some color on this, and then we're ready to put the other stuff in. So now that we have our meat started getting brown, and we're watching the pot of the bottom of the pot, gonna add a little water. And guys, don't worry about adding a small amount of water at first. I promise you this will accelerate the cooking time, and you will be so surprised how quick your soup cooks. You just have to keep the right flavor going. You don't need to add a whole heap of water yet. Trust me on that. Alright, so we're just gonna add some water, bring it to the boil, and then you gradually start to add more water. And by the time you're ready to put the food in, your meat would have been almost cooked and everything is ready to go. Alright, cool. So we have our meat here and it's looking good, getting to get, coming to come. And at this time I have some warm water or hot water here that I'm just gonna add to it now.
Why is it important to use the hot water?
Because you don't want the temperature to go down too much, as the meat will get tough.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and this is just gonna come right back up as soon as the pot closes. And I'm gonna add some garlic to this now. And this garlic is gonna cook right out by the time everything is done. The beef is still a ways to go. So yes, good to go.
Of course, soup is not soup without dumplings. So I went ahead and made some dumpling dough. So the dumpling dough is just flour, cornmeal, and a little bit of salt. And then you just knead it with water. And yeah, this is what it looks like. And I'm just gonna make typical round dumplings and some long ones, which we call spinners.
This is something that I got at the Indian store or the Chinese store. It's frozen galangal, and what I did was just take them out of the freezer and thaw them out a little bit, slice them up, and I'm gonna add this to the pot, and it adds a ton of flavor. A ton of flavor it adds to the pot. So let me do that right now. Here you go. So now we're at the stage where we're adding the dumplings, and just to show you how the wifey makes her world famous dumpling. What, that spinners?
Well, this is not really spinners, it's just long dumplings. Spinners smaller than
Smaller than that.
These are rollers.
So make a round one now. Make we see how to make the round one.
Knead, and push in. Bam.
Nice. And so we're just gonna add those to the pot, and then we're gonna add the rest of food items now. Okay, so we're just gonna add our food items now. And I did find some corn, so we're adding corn, carrot, everything, you know, to our pot right now. Yeah, I make this simmer, and then the last thing we're gonna add is our little seasoning ingredients, our garlic and our scallions and our noodle soup and all those little things, right babes?
Right.
So with soup coming down to come down, it's almost ready. And of course, you know, I have to put 2 okra in it because I love okra. It's not a prerequisite, but yeah, Yardie Belly TV have to do them own like a thing. So at this point, you want to just, you know, check for flavoring, make it your own, add a little pepper, whatever you need to do. As a matter of fact, there's a pepper there, you know, and make it your own. The next time you see this, it will be plated, if it reaches that far, because we might just eat it straight from the pot. Alright guys, once again, pumpkin beef soup with chicken foot, Yardie Belly style. Ting turn up, ting well set, so the ting set. So there we have it guys. See the wife here plate some of the soup here. May I tell you the truth, beef soup turn up. turn way up. How it look, girl?
Look amazing.
And how it tastes?
I'm gonna find out now.
Amazing. Oh, amazing. Yeah. What's that going on? Yardie Belly kitchen still, you know? Just do a little thing, you know? Pumpkin beef soup with chicken foot. Turnip. And there you have it, guys. My awesome beef soup, pumpkin beef soup with chicken foot. You know, the wifey really and truly step out of the box with this one. I tell you the truth, it look nice. Tastes good too, peppery and everything, spice and well thick and rich. That's how we do it on a Saturday in Yardie Belly's kitchen. Yeah, you want to try it for yourself in your neck of the woods. Just look at the recipe, the ingredients and all these things that are available for you in the description box. And I'm sure you'll be able to make it. Maybe not as nice 100%, but close. Close. Until next time, guys, remember, live and laugh, cook and eat. A Yardie Belly kitchen says so. And may I tell you, it look good. Hallelujah. Glory.